I say this fully knowing that this man is my boss and I love him. And he has been so supportive of me, this show, and the network. He looks a few sheets right there to the wind. Where was that? Was that at the Hall of Fame? Was that at his party? At his Hall of Fame party?
That was the Super Bowl.
He wasn't there.
That was the Packers-Steelers Super Bowl, whatever Super Bowl that was.
Oh,
that was,
where he was. Oh, it was at
that
the
was
end of
in
a long
Dallas.
day for
Hosting,
him.
yeah.
So that was his party. And just a quick story about that.
And who let you in from the
2011.
Cowboys organization?
Well, you saw who I was with.
I understand that. Is that your source?
This guy.
You're going straight up? You've been sitting there with Jerry as one of your sources this entire time?
You know, to quote, do the right thing.
Yes.
Doctor, those that tell don't know, and those that know don't tell. So which ring is that on your finger? That was the
He took
first
that ring
one.
off his hand and gave it to you to wear?
Yeah, somebody sent for me, actually. One of his guys, I was sitting in the corner at the House of Blues, and a guy comes up to me, and he's like, this is a true story, by the way. I don't make this stuff up.
You never make stuff up. We believe you. Del Tufo is not here today.
Yeah, Del Tufo, we don't believe.
we need second and third confirmations on
believe.
that. Okay.
So
go ahead. Yeah.
I'm sitting there because we went to dinner earlier because I was with Ashton. Somehow he knew Jerry. We go to dinner, so it's me, Bruce Dalrymple, Jerry, a bunch of people.
Rich Dalrymple,
I'm
but
sorry.
All good.
I said Bruce. It is Rich. I'm
it's all
sorry.
good.
So I'm sitting there at the party, and someone goes, "Mr. Jones would like to talk to you." And I'm like, "Who, me?" Mm-hmm. So I go over to him, and he goes, "Come here. We're taking a picture." And he pulls the ring off. He goes, "And you're wearing this."
I love it.
And he puts it in my hand, and I'm just sitting there. It was the first Super Bowl ring. I forget the number. And I'm looking at it. My first thought was like, what if I run with this? And then I looked, and DeMarcus Ware was standing in the doorway. And I was like, okay, yeah, that's not a smart move. I throw the ring on, and we take a picture.
It was the first of the three?
Yeah.
Okay. There it is. That's so funny. Because he
Rich
heard you're a
Dalrymple.
Cowboy
I'm
fan.
sorry. I don't know why
It's
I
all
said
good.
Bruce for the first time.
It's all right, dude. I say the wrong things all the time.
But yeah, he probably had a few. You're right about that.
I mean, he looks like
he had a few.
I mean,
but since
he was infatuated with TJ's Dallas Cowboy fandom.
But since we're telling this story,
Sugar plum drops.
I'll just finish this. I got to watch that Super Bowl in his suite, which was unbelievable.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
That's a big.
No, people always clown on me about the Cowboys and like
Why
they
do
haven't
you think
won.
that is?
They haven't won in so long and blah blah blah. But here's the deal. As that Super Bowl was over and we're leaving the suite,
Yes.
Jerry Jones, I go up to him and I'm like, Mr. Jones, thank you so much for having me. This was amazing. The man looks me in my eye. He sticks out his hand. Like Ice Cube said, he shook my hand and he made it a firm shake. And he said, I just want to thank you for being a fan of the Dallas Cowboys.
Dallas
And I'm like one of those
Dallas
little girls who
Cowboys.
saw
Cowboys.
the Beatles. I'm like, ah! So, I mean, of course, you're
No,
in, that's
he's a
like you're in for
showman.
life there,
He's
man.
a showman and he's genuine about that.
Yeah,
I
how
know.
many other
I know
your
that.
team owners have like told you, I want to thank you for, no,
I
man.
know that.
He shook my hand, he looked
And
me in
then
my
again,
eyes, so I'm in for
all
life.
together because he is who he is. And what we just heard today, I believe, is a great way to basically say when the Cowboys do the sensible thing and draft a 10th overall selected, defensive player, that it was, him and Steven and the rest of the brass's idea all along, and a shot all the way to Atlanta. You got to come off that high horse of yours if you think that we're just going to be falling off the turnip truck and giving up an inordinate value for Kyle Pitts just because you hear that I'm infatuated. Like, that's a nice little message, a little blowing a dart in the direction of Atlanta, but put it all together. I would absolutely, out of everything that's entirely possible in this draft, sign for the words the Dallas Cowboys are on the clock, 4th overall, because they just made a trade. Thursday night, 2 nights from now, I look up to the football heavens and say, please let that happen. Please, when I look up above the Rich Eisen Show studio and look through the parking structure that's built above us,
God, if you listen,
and stare
all the way
right
to 12
into the
through 12
place
floors.
where that football god that looks through the Dallas Cowboys' old Texas stadium and sees his favorite team play, right? I can only hope that I hear those words Thursday night.
I mean, I hope that. Look, I have no issue with that. If we
Yes,
end
you
up
do.
with, no,
stop lying.
Come on, man.
Come
Why
on,
would
be Kyle Shanahan and tell the truth.
Kyle Pitts? Are you kidding me? Like
You don't want him? You already said the entire last.
Yeah, you've been saying
2 weeks, that's
defense.
been your
defense,
position.
Defense.
I said I believe that defense is the position, is the spot that we should concentrate on. But you're saying if we get Kyle Pitts, you think I'm gonna be upset about that? No, I'm gonna have a jersey made by the end of the night.
All
Like,
right, at Rich Eisen Show, which crazy draft night scenario is most possible?
What do you got?
Lawrence doesn't go 1. The Jets don't take Zach Wilson. The 49ers don't take a quarterback. Cowboys trade up to 4.
Oh, Cowboys trade up to 4. By the way, there's no way that Cowboys trade up to 4 isn't 70%.
Right now, it's only 38%.
I know.
Early votes in.
Imagine me being
Hit
upset
that with the RT.
I haven't sprinkled my fairy dust on
Hit
it
that with the
on
RT,
Twitter yet.
Brockman, imagine me being upset about having Kyle Pitts on my team. Are you kidding me?
Stop it.
I'd be very happy.
Get him over there.
Stop it.
Ashton took me to the Super Bowl. We were with Jerry. And
Mike-
Jerry took
Micah
off his
Parsons.
ring.
Get that Parsons
Look at
jersey
him
ready.
over there smiling like, oh, yeah.
Come on, baby.
Oh,
Let's go.
Got shot. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.